Greenwood Stock Trading, coming to you with the market overview. Just want to look at the market as a whole and try to give you a sense of direction of where we think the market can go, where it is going. So right now we got QQQ, overall indicator of the tech sector, saying, we're pulling back to support. So once we get down to these levels where we've hit several times, then we can look for another bounce if we don't break. So this candlestick holds, which was a nice reversal candlestick. Look at Apple as well. This nice reversal candlestick. We go down to a level that we can't go below, and then we rise back up. So again, Apple rallied at the end of the day after hitting a low. Okay, so again, you want to look for a lower low, a triple bottom, a double bottom, whenever you're getting ready to play these lottos, especially on Friday. And then you can have some major action at the end of the day. So, we went from 172 all the way from 174.5. That is $2.50 out. So that would be 175. So yeah, you're looking at about 100% from 182 to 335, and from 17 to 39. So this thing moves $2.50, then you can see some significant gains in your portfolio. So look at SPY. Look at the past patterns, and then look at the patterns that we have before us right now. So look, we got down to where we didn't think we would go any lower. Made this resistance again all the way back from December, and then we moved all the way down to some lows. I guess this would be 8, 9. This would be 4. So almost 52-week lows. Almost 52-week lows is where we get a down in the 413 area on SPY, and then down to the 416 area. We've been calling bullish for a long time, and you see what ended up happening. We rallied. So again, the market wanted to go low and couldn't go any lower. So we'll be looking at these levels to hold. If these levels at 449 holds, 450 was a key break level. It got down there briefly before we rose back up, but we closed. The most important thing is where you close. That's the most important thing. It's gonna jerk. It's gonna oscillate back and forth during the market hours, but where it closes is the most important part. And so you see, we pull back to this 200 moving average, and then we couldn't go any lower. So we got a pop. Now it may take a few days to reach this resistance again at 460, but eventually we need to test. Anything lower than 450, I'm very bearish on, because look what happens when we go below 450. 450. I need to color these trend lines, but 450 is here. Okay, 450. We got below 450 once. We went to 444, and then once we retested, remember, everything has to be retested, lows and highs. Once we retested again and broke down, we went to 450 all the way down to 436. Again, we retested up here, and then we go from 447 all the way down to 421, all the way down to 413. That's when Russia invaded. So again, look at these past patterns. Now, whenever you look at a true breakout, we pull back to these trend lines to where it was before it broke out. So we go 413 all the way back down to 416, which is a higher low, and then we break out. Okay, we break out to 435, but we pull all the way back to 425. 425, which is look at where this resistance is, like a springboard. Look at these trend lines. Okay, We pop, we try to get above this trend line and this moving average, and then we get right back into this channel. All right, we try to break again. You see where it hits this trend line and pulls all the way back. Now we went as low as we wanted to go, but when we explode up, we still retrace back here before we go. So same thing that's happening right now. You see this support and resistance. The support is at 450, okay? 445 to 450 is the high. 450 is the high again, and then we get 452 as the high. So even though we went to 460, we got to pull back to this resistance again. 450. That's going to be the line in 452. I want 450 even. It's going to be a line in the sand for a while. We'll just do 450. 12. It's going to be a line in the sand for a while, but again, this is going to mark. This is the line in the sand. Okay. So let's look at this once again. Wow, look, we didn't even see where it went before. Look at the bounce. Okay, that's a line in the sand. Once we break below 450, we can go all the way back down to 443 support, and then if we fall back below that, you know, we can be in the 430s. So, but if not, if this level holds, then we'll make new highs, and we will end up where the all-time highs should be. Let me draw this. So far it looks like we've been about a week behind. Okay, so look right here, we test the 460s. All right, based on this channel, we test here. Okay, we wanted to break into this box, but we can't, so we were a week late. Now we break into this box, and at some point we should be in this box as well, because this is where we've gone every single time we've retested. All right, but now once we hold 450, this is 457. Once we hold 450, okay, we're always going into the 460 range. Okay, so I'm going to draw this 460 range right here. Which is sideways. All right. So again, we need the sideways consolidation in order before we break up, because people are loading here and it's consolidating. There needs to be a long period of consolidation before a big breakout. All right. So you see how we consolidate here and then we break out. We want to consolidate here more, but trend up and break out of this box, and then we can go back and retest these all-time highs, which is 479. All right, let's look at Facebook real quick. Facebook, same thing. We jump. We make a jump, a breakout from 209 to 230s, and then we pull right back down to the support. I'll put this on the 60-minute so you can see what we're talking about. You see right here, we pull back 235. We pull back. Now we're on the support, which got established a while back. Now we're on the support right here. All right, and you can see how far we go back. You see how far we go back on the support. So again, Facebook line in the sand should be 223. Now look at Rivian. This is another stock that should be running because Tesla is up. So listen, at some point, Tesla is up. You have to respect the fact that it broke completely out. So for all of the electric vehicle market, Rivian is going to have to at some point break out if the automotive industry keeps running and if Tesla keeps going. So at some point we have to jump up in the 75 area, all the way up to, closer to IPO prices, because you know, that's just the trend. If EV is a sector and governments are implementing mileage per gallon and fuel efficiency, fuel economy, it just has to happen at some point. So I think this is a nice pullback. Look at all the support right here at $45, and we should be getting a green candle inside this red candle that should move us into the 60s at some point soon. All right, so gave you overall view of the market. SPY is looking like it is having a healthy pullback, but should bounce and start getting back on the path of retesting all-time highs again. And if that's the case, we will have fun as bulls. If not, we will be on the right side of the trade either way. All right, like, share, subscribe. Hope this helped. Email me anytime. GreenwoodStockTrading@gmail.com. You can email Twitter, Greenwood Stocks. You can share this, share the video, the best way to support. And if you are on Instagram, it's the same, Greenwood Stocks, Greenwood Stock Trading, and we are out. God bless.